There was a long overdue proper send-off at the Austin airport today as more than 100 veterans took off for Washington, D.C.
This was part of Honor Flight Austin, and it's extra special because it's the largest group so far, and they all served in Vietnam.
Fox 7's RaeAnn Christensen joins us in studio with the story tonight.
Mike, Rebecca, there are many war memorials built to honor our veterans, but known as the Wall That Heals, these 100 veterans from the Central Texas area will be together to visit the memorial built just for them in our nation's capital. This time with a positive send-off they'll never forget.
Forward, march.
Met with cheers, smiles, waves, some tears, and many thank yous. Some 100 military veterans made their way through the Austin airport Friday morning. A much different sentiment than they were feeling decades ago.
Very nice to be recognized because we did not get recognition in the 1970s or 60s.
These vets all served in the Vietnam War, considered one of the most controversial wars.
I was on the second bunch of destroyers, got attacked by the PT boats in 1964.
I worked on the airplanes. I was the F-100 crew chief, which means I launched the airplanes and recovered it and got ready to go again.
Many were not well received when they made their way back home.
The people who stayed away from you or insulted you, one of the two.
Thank you. The group is now heading to Washington, D.C. with Honor Flight Austin to visit all the war memorials at our nation's capital. But there's one memorial for them in particular that has special meaning, the one built in their honor.
This is a very powerful experience that these Vietnam veterans are about to have.
Alan Bergeron, the chairman for Honor Flight Austin, says they took a small group of Vietnam vets last year to the Vietnam Wall in D.C. He says based on that experience, when he saw more than 100 Central Texas Vietnam War vets on the waiting list to go, he had to take them, and all together.
We getting ready to board, y'all? Y'all ready to go to Washington, D.C.? All right, let's do this. Thank y'all so much.
When we saw what happened to these veterans when they saw the wall, and when they etched their buddy's name off the wall, it was unbelievable. It was a very powerful and painful but healing experience.
Known as the Wall That Heals, the memorial includes the names of more than 58,000 servicemen and women who gave their lives in service in the Vietnam conflict. Something very personal for many of these vets.
Especially when they're on the Vietnam Wall and you know some of them. I've got names I'm going to look up.
I have one friend's name that I worked with. His name is on the wall, and I always go there and stop by there. Say hi.
It's a chance to go and see the wall, and more importantly, to see people whose names on that wall that they served with, our family members, our friends, and pay their respects.
But this time they are being sent off with a proper goodbye. The vets are expected to arrive back at the Austin airport at about 6:30 tomorrow night, and the public is welcome. They are planning and hoping for a very big welcome home for these heroes to make up for the one they didn't get when they came home all those years ago.